Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at this tangle called Zigzatree from CZT Shell Chang. This is another hot off the presses one from Tangle Patterns, and I thought, well, it's December, it's days before Christmas, and so why not? Now, I will add, it doesn't have to be a Christmas tree. It can just be a pine tree. So if you're doing something kind of woodsy, it's a really neat border, and what a neat concept. Reminds me of the Tangle Shui, and I know I have a video on that. Just kind of Escher-esque uh, type of tangle. So, all right. So this one, I'm just gonna draw a border, and so let's see. Let's start about here and finish it. This you could do so many ways, and make sure to take a look at the For More Inspiration link in the description section, which is a link to the tangle patterns, so that way you can see the multiple ways that she shows on on how you could do this if you want to. All right, the zigzag is for zigzag. So I'm going to start at the top, and I did find that I have to kind of go slow, and well, we'll just watch, and then we'll talk about it after. So a diagonal line, and then come in a little bit. I said we were going to talk afterwards, didn't I? I lied. And then another diagonal line, and as you can see, we're kind of going out, right? And then come in a little bit, and then a third one, just like that. And you can almost see already. It's like, oh, is it here's a half, or what? And then after that, now this is where I was playing back and forth with this, and I'm going to go from the top down again, and just being careful to, while I'm doing it, line up, try to get this angle, like to mirror it, essentially. And then bringing it in a little, coming out a little, and trying to have this line be somewhat similar. Come in a little, and then go back out. I think what I'm going to do, let's do it for this way. I'm going to flip my tile, because you could do it either way. If you, play with it. If you think you can, come out this way, then fine. But I think I'm going to come this way, because everything I've been doing is going down. So why not keep doing it that way? So now here's our new top. And then just, again, being mindful of the angles and the distance. And you know what? This is Zentangle, so if it's not perfect, that's okay. I was having to remind myself of that. It's like, well, whoops. It's all okay. All right, and then this is going to be a little partial one. I don't know if that would probably go out. We'll just leave that as it is. And there we have it. Now, so many different things you could do for shading, and again, take a look at the tangle patterns for that. Here's I'm thinking of one easy thing. Let's just do shading, and we'll make that the easy thing, because you could do lines, you could do orbs, you could do whatever you want, but let's just use the pencil. And this, you could pick whichever side you want. Could also do a fill-in, because there's a course corrector there. If if you're not happy maybe with how things went on something, and taking a look when you're done, and then deciding, well, what would take care of it best? And sometimes shading will do it, but it just depends. And then while you're thinking about that, then you have to decide, well, which side. So, okay, for instance, because as you can see, this kind of went a little out of whack. What I would do is I would fill in this one, because you have to look at, well, how will it fix it? If I want to change this angle, I could change this angle, but I'd have to do it from filling in this one in order to change that angle, say, just a little bit. And some things you just might not be able to, you might just have to leave it and just say, you know what? It's a tree. And sometimes in nature, it's not always perfect or symmetrical or whatever. The beauty of this is once you get it done, you kind of lose some of that anyway, because we have one, and actually, well, no, I'm not going to fill it all the way in. You could, though. I could fill this all the way in with the graphite. You just kind of forget about anything once it's done and it's, you've colored or patterned in. That's a new phrase. I just made it up. Patterned in, one side. Then you don't really see it. You just see the, the neat pattern, and then your eyes can flip back and forth between, this and this and this and this. And it's really a clever tangle. Now, well, and actually I think I might wait to do this. I might do this afterwards. But, one fun thing I did on my step out was it's like, wow, I have this room, so why not? And actually, you know what, this is bothering me because I would have filled in a little bit just like those other ones. There we go. Now it looks a little better. I can start some new ones, filling in here and here. And so I think I will, well, actually, let's just do one. We'll do some. That way, in case, so we'll give myself another chance. And if you want another chance to see. And you just have to decide where you want to start, too. So the other issue that I seem to have is that maybe it's just that first angle. And then, two, maybe not coming in too far. See, that one looks a little bit better. I've come out more at an angle than this one, and kept the the little places, we call this the zig, then that's the zag. So my little zags look a little bit nicer there. And so some of it is, of course, going to be just getting it in your hand and in your mind, and then also just letting go, talking to myself, and not worrying about, let's try this. I'm just going to try it. Not worrying about things. Oh, see, that's coming out okay. Doing it upside down like that. And it's fun to just try also. Just give it a go. And then these ends, you just kind of have to bake up. And you know what? If it ends up to be a bit wonky, then it's wonky. And that's quite all right as well. Yeah. So neat. So anyway, have fun with this. If you enjoyed the video, would love to have you click like, the thumbs up, share it. And if you like it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. Subscribing to the channel is, of course, free. Also, below the step out links in the description section are ways to connect with me if you would like to. I have I do weekly classes, and some paid, mostly not paid, but I do have some. We have some fun time. We also have a Facebook group, and I've been posting on Instagram. So all those links, both on my website, and if you click on, I think it's like my picture or something, you get to the channel page on YouTube here, and all of those links are there as well. So with that, thanks so much for watching. Have fun with this, and I wish you happy tangling.